Sure, here's a 1600-word YouTube article on the Kia Sorento Evolution 2020, crafted for storytelling and informative content without handing condition references. Title: The Bold Evolution of the 2020 Kia Sorento, a new chapter in Kia's SUV legacy. When we talk about transformation in the automotive world, few stories are as dynamic as the rise of Kia, particularly its flagship SUV, the Kia Sorento. By the time we reached the 2020 model year, the Sorento had grown from a rugged budget SUV into a refined, family-focused, and technologically advanced midsize crossover. Let's dive into the evolution of the 2020 Kia Sorento, a model that not only symbolizes how far Kia has come but also set the stage for the brand's future direction. The origins: Sorento's climb to respect. Before exploring the 2020 version, it's important to understand the journey that brought us here. The Kia Sorento was introduced in 2002, at a time when the Korean brand was still climbing the ladder of global recognition. That first-gen Sorento was a body-on-frame SUV that played the affordability card well while trying to capture attention with reliability and off-road potential. However, it was the transition to the unibody design in the second generation, 2009, that changed the game. Kia shifted the Sorento from a rugged SUV to a more car-like crossover, better suited for families and urban life. This set the tone for future generations, and paved the road to the sleek 2020 version. Design language: modern confidence. The 2020 Kia Sorento was the final iteration of the third-generation platform, which had been around since 2015. While that may suggest the design was aging, Kia made sure to keep the styling fresh with subtle but meaningful updates. Up front, the Sorento wore Kia's signature, tiger nose, grille proudly, flanked by available LED headlights that gave it a bold presence. Smooth lines, a sculpted hood, and subtle chrome accents lent the vehicle a refined yet adventurous vibe. The rear featured a clean and practical design with LED tail lamps on higher trims, giving the Sorento a sense of modernity that rivaled more expensive competitors. The 2020 model didn't scream luxury, but it whispered confidence and capability, which is exactly what many buyers in this segment desire. Interior refinement: a cabin built for families. Inside the 2020 Sorento, Kia focused on one key element: comfort. The vehicle's cabin was tailored for modern families who needed practicality with a touch of luxury. Seating up to 7 passengers, the Sorento's interior felt more upscale than its price point suggested. Higher trims like the X and SX featured leather upholstery, a panoramic sunroof, and heated, ventilated front seats. The dashboard layout was intuitive, combining analog controls with a touchscreen infotainment system that supported Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Soft touch materials, thoughtful storage spaces, and adjustable second-row seats made the cabin extremely family-friendly. Even the third row, though best suited for children, was a bonus in a segment where many rivals only offered 5 seats. Performance options: powertrain choices for every driver. One of the strongest suits of the 2020 Kia Sorento was its diverse lineup of powertrains. Buyers had a choice between 2 engines, each tailored for different driving needs. 2.4-liter inline-4, producing 185 horsepower and paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, this engine catered to fuel-conscious drivers who didn't need aggressive performance. It was perfect for city commuting and weekend getaways. 3.3-liter V6. The real star of the lineup, the V6 engine produced 290 horsepower and came mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This version offered strong acceleration, smooth cruising, and the ability to tow up to 5,000 pounds when properly equipped, a major win for active families and weekend adventurers. Both powertrains were available with all-wheel drive, making the Sorento capable in diverse driving conditions, from rain-soaked highways to dirt roads leading to the cabin retreat. Tech and features: high value, smart integration. The 2020 Sorento came packed with features that placed it firmly ahead of the curve in terms of value. Kia made sure that technology and safety were integral, not optional, to its SUV experience. Infotainment and connectivity: standard 7-inch touchscreen with optional 8-inch upgrade. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. USB charging ports in all 3 rows. Available navigation system. Premium 10-speaker Harman Kardon sound system in upper trims. Safety and driver assistance. Standard rear-view camera. Optional forward collision warning. Optional blind spot monitoring. Optional lane keep assist. Available adaptive cruise control and parking sensors. This wide range of features meant that even base models of the 2020 Sorento were equipped to handle the needs of modern drivers. Trims and customization. Something for everyone. Kia offered the 2020 Sorento in several trims: L, LX, SV6, X, and SX. Each trim brought a unique set of features. L and LX, practical, budget-friendly, with key safety and tech basics. SV6, introduced the stronger engine and more creature comforts. X, struck the perfect balance between price and luxury, leather, advanced safety features, and power everything. SX, the premium trim with nearly every feature included: ventilated seats, larger wheels, navigation, and more. Kia's approach to packaging allowed buyers to choose the Sorento that best matched their lifestyle without paying for unnecessary extras. On-road experience, smooth and composed. Driving the 2020 Kia Sorento revealed its dual nature. It felt both easygoing and confident. The ride quality was smooth, tuned more for comfort than sportiness, which suited its target audience well. The suspension soaked up road imperfections with ease, and cabin noise was kept to a minimum, offering a serene experience during long drives. With the V6 engine under the hood, the Sorento felt agile, with responsive power delivery and confident highway overtaking. Steering was light but accurate, making it ideal for urban traffic and tight parking spots. Legacy and impact, paving the road for the next generation. The 2020 Kia Sorento was more than just a family SUV, it was a representation of how Kia had evolved into a major player in the global automotive market. The model served as the final chapter before the debut of the bold, all-new 2021 Sorento, which would take the nameplate into a new era with turbocharged engines, hybrid options, and a striking new design. Still, the 2020 version remains a fan favorite. It was the perfect blend of value, comfort, and capability, a vehicle that could confidently take on the school run, a camping trip, or a long road trip with ease. Conclusion: a milestone SUV that delivered more than expected. The 2020 Kia Sorento is often remembered as a vehicle that punched above its weight. It delivered on comfort, safety, performance, and style, all wrapped in a package that remained affordable and reliable. In a market flooded with midsize SUVs, the Sorento stood out by offering just a little more in every category. For families, daily commuters, and road trip enthusiasts alike, the 2020 Sorento proved that you didn't need a premium badge to enjoy a premium experience. Would you like a YouTube title and description with hashtags for this article?